Hello friends, Mr. Spitzer here. We just got off of the video call with Colleen AF Venable, and she was amazing. She is an author, artist, graphic novelist, and she's produced and created some of the amazing things that you see on my screen right now. This is actually her website, so if you're familiar with any books, she had a lot to do with the creation of these. We were able to get some good notes, and I will share some of the things that she was able to share with us and her audience today. But this is so exciting because today marks the first day of our graphic novel unit. Now, it's already June. We do not have a lot of time, but we will be writing and creating our own graphic novels with a similar process that Colleen uses when creating her graphic novels. So I'm really excited. We're going to jump right into today's lesson. It's different from what we're used to. We're not always going to be using our computers. We might be writing in notebooks or doodling pictures. So this lesson setup is different from our usual situation. So let's get started with lesson 1 today on graphic novels. So we do have a mentor text read aloud. I'm not going to be reading it, but I do have a link and I will play that video for you. A lot of you are familiar, I know in my class, with graphic novels such as Big Nate, Dogman, Captain Underpants, a lot of these great fun reads. And for this unit, you will not only be writing your own graphic novel, but you'll also be reading some graphic novels that you have around or found on some websites that you can actually read digital copies of. So today's the first day of our new graphic novel unit, and during this unit you'll be reading for your independent reading and also creating your own graphic novel. It's going to be fire. Like I said to a lot of people, I'm very excited. I have never created my own graphic novel, so I will be doing the process with you just as I do all of the other lessons with you, and I've actually started already, and it's been amazing. We only have a few weeks, like I said, so these graphic novels that you create are going to be super simple. That means pretend you're writing it for like a first or a second grader. There doesn't need to be 20 characters and magical elements or anything like that. Keep your stories simple. Simple drawings. They don't have to be these masterwork pieces. Stick figures are okay sometimes. Keep a simple story with a big message. Our graphic novels are only going to be a couple pages. So our goal for this is to give you the basics so you can go on to create more complex graphic novels on your own in the future. This is just the first bend. It's introducing you to the steps that you can use to create your own graphic novel, and we're going to write a simple, super simple story together. So on launch day, the first thing it says is that we are going to watch this video to read aloud our mentor text. Now, I do a lot of talking, so I'm actually going to click on the video and let them do this read aloud for you. It says, remember that we're creating these graphic novels for like first or second graders. So our mentor text, or the story that we're going to be listening to right now, is meant for like first or second graders too, and that's okay. We can learn things stylistically that this author uses, and we can do those same types of things in our own stories. I absolutely love that story for our anchor text, and there's going to be a lot of design features and things that author did that I would like us to try when we start creating our own graphic novels. I also have another video here for you. This one is focused on behind the scenes of how the author created this. So they give a few tips to the actual design of our anchor text. We're actually going to do similar steps to this author, where we will be doing something called book mapping, which is similar to the storyboarding idea. We will be doodling to generate ideas. We're going to take a look at how to use dialogue and speech bubbles and thought bubbles within our writing, and I'm really excited for it. Right here is a prompt. It's a question. I'm not going to make you type out your answer, but I want you to think about, what did you learn about creating graphic novels from that video? He said some things that were kind of surprising to me, and I'm curious about what you are thinking. And the last thing is the pre-unit reflection. Before we actually start writing our own graphic novels, it's important for us to think about what we already know. So the first question says, what are graphic novels? How are they similar to and different from regular novels? The next question says, what graphic novels have you read in the past? Give me a list. Now, I know some of you have read Big Nate. I can list many other graphic novels for you. Captain Underpants is one that my students like, Diary of a Wimpy Kid. So think about all the graphic novels that you've read in the past and try to include as many as you can, as many as you've read in the list. Now, instead of having you make a copy of this presentation and typing in your answer here, I want everyone to email me their answers to these questions. So you're going to email kspitzer@mail.wagner167.org. Email me the answer to these two questions. Question 1, what are graphic novels? How are they similar to and different from regular novels? And question 2, what graphic novels have you read in the past? Give me a list. Email me those answers. I can't wait to hear from you. There is one more resource that I want to show you before we start our unit. But if you want access to Comics Plus library video, you can go to this, either the application or this on your desktop. There's a link that I can share with you. You can use the username NYCDOEMS with the password books123, and you'll have access to tons of great comics and other resources. So can't wait to start this unit with you. I hope you have fun exploring some of these comics and listening to our anchor text, and be prepared to start writing your own graphic novels. Talk to you all soon, and have a great rest of your day.